There is a very clear-cut procedure, and it's very simple. FCDA, or Abuja Municipal Management Council, because development control is now under the Abuja Municipal Management Council. There is a manual. This manual specified the type of structure that you are going to build in low density, medium density, and high density residential areas, in commercial areas, in industrial areas, in residential areas. All of them have their specifications in that manual. First of all, when you are allocated a land in Abuja, you get your TDP. If you have not been given certificate of occupancy, but you have paid, you have your receipt, you have all documents that you have paid. It is in the record. It's just a matter of concluding the process of the minister signing your CFO. That will take a longer time. But when you have these basic documents, you can go and apply in development control to get your building plan approval. You have a receipt of payment, you have a title deed plan, you have a letter of allocation. The development control department has a way of checking the authenticity of your document, of the title deed. So just go, get the manual. Where is your plot located? Is it a residential? If it is residential, is it in low density? Is it in medium or in high density? You have to identify that before you commence doing your plans. You cannot go and submit a plan, a high density development plan, on a low density land. So first of all, get the manual, and then go to inquire, where does my plot fall? Is it a low density development plot? In that case, I'm going to do a low density design. If it's high density plot located in a high density residential area, in that case, I'm going to do a high density residential design. Is it a commercial area? If it is commercial, is it in district center? Is it in neighborhood center? All of this count. You must know where my plot is, where plot is located. If you know that, you have solved half a problem. The next thing is the actual requirement of that area. What are the specifications for a low density development? What is the setback? What is the percentage plot coverage? What is the volume of the development? Are you allowed to go 2 floors, 3 floors, 4 floors, or 5 floors, or 12 floors in terms of central area district? All these, you are going to be guided if you go to the remote control. Get the manual and get the people that are, they will guide you, this, and that is all. Go and do your design. And buy the specified fee for the approval. That's all. Presently, the department has made it possible for you to get your plans. If there is no any encumbrance, you can get your plan within 1 month, 2 months.
The quality and quantity of available housing stock in any country measures the development and quality of life of her people. On housing development, I make it my top priority to bring to you trending housing information and day-to-day housing plight of Nigerians.
If me as a civil servant working for my country cannot get access to housing loan, I don't know what else we can do.
Can you imagine that somebody will pay for 2 years rent and he's not sure of the next 3 months money in his pocket?
I also analyze the housing policies and strategies of government with stakeholders.
Let the federal government next level be seen in the area of housing. Nigerians deserve to be housed.
Housing issue is a journey of 1,000 miles. I don't think that anybody can pretend that we're going to close the 17 million homes gap in 5 years.
Housing development is your one-stop source for housing information. Join me.